tonight's split. On an absolutely gorgeous night for football. Tonight, the undefeated Purgolders of Milwaukee, Washington know the road to the city championship leads, as it has so many other years, for 3rd in Virginia and the once-beaten Milwaukee Tech Trojans. Scotty, you had the opportunity to speak with Coach Wayne earlier this week. What are his thoughts coming into this ball game?
Well, Bill, he told me he knows this is going to be a tough football game. Tech's big and strong up front, and he's looking for a hard-hitting game.
As I said, we got a beautiful night for football, very little wind. Looks like a fast track in a week that didn't go on our way weather-wise, but we're ready to go. And let's bring out the cliches. This is a game we've been waiting for.
We've been pointing to it all year, Bill, and maybe both these teams have been pointing to it too.
Any truth to the rumor, Scotty? You barely got any sleep last night in anticipation.
Last 3 nights, Bill.
Scotty, how about highlighting just a few of the marquee players here for Washington?
Well, on offense, look for Dexter Liggins. He's their main man when they're going to be running the ball. All-city performer, leading rusher in the conference, and a real speed merchant. And on defense, Mario Mallet, their linebacker, 6'1", 232, and a big hitter. What about Tech, Bill?
Well, on Tech, Tech's going to give us one new look this player for Coach Kowalski. You know, with a double tight end set. The split had Charles Matthews that come down with an injury, forcing necessity. Tonight again, look for the quarterback, Mike McNello, to handle the ball. The running backs will be number 24, Lionel Bivens, number 25, Earl Gilman. Jason Groves is back to make a run at the fullback spot. Look to see a lot of number 31, Derek Sanders. The double tight end set will be number 84, John Thomas, number 87, Matt Lance. Just moments away from kickoff.
Well, we're looking at the player introductions right now, Bill. Washington won the toss and deferred, so Tech's going to get that ball. I want to get a good chance to look at that double tight end set Milwaukee Tech's going to put forth tonight.
Got a big crowd, Scotty, a lot of enthusiasm. These teams are fired up. As we talked about just moments ago, this is a game that's certainly been waiting.
Well, the Tech-Washington game last year, the conference championship hinged on it, and most likely it's going to hinge on it tonight.
Tech nattily attired in white. The Purgolders of Washington, of course, they're purple and gold. Washington will be kicking off from the, let me get my directions right, Scotty, the north end of the field. The Tech will receive at the south end of the field. And the band run up in the background. It's going to be a dandy.
Well, I hope so, Bill. We've been looking for it all year.
All right. Deep to receive for the Trojans. Number 43, Dan Hewitt. Number 47, Eric Bland. Number 83, Brian Grangier. Now let's make it Grangier. Call it even?
Sounds good to me, Bill.
We'll call it E1 on your announcer on the Grangier and leave it at Grangier. All right, we're ready to play football. Granger with the kick. Coming down to Danny Hewitt. 20, 25, 30. Nice return. This is Dan Hewitt. Brought it back up to the Trojan 41. They'll take it over 1st and 10. All right, let's set the table offensively for the Trojans one more time. That was a 26-yard return by Dan Hewitt. McNello 11 is the quarterback. The running backs will be 24, Lionel Bivens, 25, Earl Gilmer in the slot. Jason Groves will open up at fullback. 1st and 10 from the 41. The give is to number 24, Lionel Bivens. He's got some room to the outside. Big yardage for the flag down on the play, Scotty.
Yeah, that flag was thrown right away, Bill. I wouldn't be surprised we had a little motion in the backfield.
Preliminary call, illegal procedure on the Trojans. Bivens made some big yardage to the outside, and it's all going to be for naught.
Well, he came right at us here. Student body left. Had a lot of people leading the way for him.
Scotty, how's that voice?
Oh, like you said, it's been a bad week here in Milwaukee. A lot of rain. Just coming out of it.
You're the best, kid. All right, going to bring up a 1st and 15 for the Trojans. Ball now back just outside the 35-yard line. McNello, a nifty ball handler, faked me out several weeks ago. To give us to the first man through, Jason Groves, and he's going to get absolutely nothing. Last man up off the final for the Purgolders, number 51, Derek Carter. Going to be 2nd and 15. Just got started here. All right, McNello with the call. 2nd and 15. The fake is to Groves to give us to Bivens. Lionel Bivens picked up ball. I'm going to give him 5. Going to bring up a 3rd and 10. Just early here in the first quarter, just inside the 11-minute mark. All right, Rusty just about at the Trojan 40-yard line. Third and 10. I think there's too much time here. Chris Fenger brought the play and got in there a little bit late, and I don't think it's going to be too much time here in the Trojans. Oh, no.
We got an encroachment call on Washington, and that's going to make that 3rd down play a little bit easier for the Trojans, Bill. 3rd and 5 is a lot easier than 3rd and 10 for a running team.
We're only a minute and a half in this ball game. I've already got 2 errors. What's the record this season?
Blame it on jet lag, Bill.
Very kind of you, Scotty. 3rd and 5 now from the Trojan 45. Old Gilmer in the slot. Finger in motion. McNello to throw. Under pressure. He's got it to number 87, Matt Lancey. He's got the first down. Went down over the middle, hooked it up with a nice throw by young Mike McNello. He's on the first down for the Trojans at the Washington 45. Boy, McNello held his cool there, Scotty, under some pressure from the Purgolders.
He found that big target, Matt Lancey, 2 weeks ago. That was his favorite target, and he's got some real sure hands.
1st and 10 from the Washington 45. All right, to give it to Cedric Buford. He's got nice yardage. Picked up 7 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd and 3.
Well, Tech's mixing it up real good right now, Bill. Purgolders shot a blitz on the left side there, and they ran right, and it was a nice hole.
All right, McNello. They give us to Buford. Short yardage. Tackled by number 55, Mario Malik. Scotty, you mentioned he's a big hitter for the Purgolders.
Right, Bill. All-city performer and big. 232, playing linebacker and fast. He's going to be a factor on that defense all night.
All right. 3rd and 2. The Trojans 37. To give us the Groves. The timing just wasn't there. I don't think Groves made. He's going to be short. All right, decision time now for the Trojans. He got the first down. Scotty, is going to bring in a change? Want to venture a guess?
I say he's got it. That was a left-footed spot.
You're the best. Let's have a look. Oh my goodness, by about 3 inches.
Room to spare.
Preposterous even brought in the change. I didn't think Groves got that much momentum going, but obviously he got his legs moving and picked up the first down. All right, 1st and 10 now. The ball at, what is that? 35? Statistician Tom Murray back on the job tonight after a 1-week layoff. Flag on the play. Ball was carried by Earl Gilbert. Let's see what the call is. Boy, the Purgolders bench there, Scotty. Nobody's sitting on the bench. Everybody on their feet.
Oh, they're fired up.
Offside for the Trojans. Push it back to the Trojan 40.
I don't know, you might hear some of the Washington faithful down below us cheering on the Purgolders.
This drive has consumed some 4 minutes now here in the first quarter. Mella with the ball. On the counter, coming back to number 25, Earl Gilmer. That's Gilmer's first area there. I think that's short yard. Second and 14. Just inside the 39 of Washington.
That's 230, Roy Brown. Quickly across the line, Bill, with the sack.
230, 270.
270? Excuse me. Moved like he was 230.
He's in there in a hurry. McNello on a bootleg. Nothing going. That was a 10-yard loss. Going to bring up 3rd and 24 from midfield for the Trojans. All right, finger split wide right. Buford in the slot. McNello to throw. Trying to set up a screen out here to Buford. He was under heavy pressure by number 6, Randy Anderson for the Purgolders. Going to bring up a punting situation for the Trojans. They get the ball off in a hurry, Scott, on these punts.
Yes, they do, Bill.
I got to be awake here. I'm going to be in trouble. Tom Mummer to punt. High punt. Won't be a return.
Well, at the last defensive set, the Purgolders gambled a little bit. Randy Anderson looked like he was shot out of a cannon coming there on the blitz and broke up the timing, and now the offense is going to get a chance to take over.
Only a 15-yard punt for Tom Mumber under heavy Washington pressure. All right, the quarterback for Washington, number 3, John Maruska. The running backs for Dexter Liggins, 21, Troy Vaughn. Liggins in motion.
21.
The give is to Troy Vaughn, short yardage. Initial hit by number 60, Andy Hoppy. 6'4", 215-pound sophomore for the Trojans. 2nd and 9. Ball about the 36 of Washington. All right, Maruska, the give is to Liggins. Spinning, slashing, first down yardage.
Well, I think you saw a little of what makes Dexter Liggins such a good runner. Cut back against the grain there and then broke a few tackles, picked up the first down.
Well, he's a strong runner. A lot of natural moves, and you're going to have to wrap your arms and put a shoulder in him or he'll be gone. All right, 1st and 10 now. Ball about the 47 of the Purgolders. Liggins in motion.
21.
The give is to Troy Vaughn. Short yardage. Initial hit by Nakia Williams for the Trojans. 3-yard gain by Vaughn. Going to bring up a 2nd and 7. Just about the 5-minute mark here in the first quarter. Maruska throw. Coming out here to Anthony Taylor. Midfield. Short yardage, actually. Eric Ladd drove him out of bounds. Only a 1-yard gain. Washington showing a lot of different formations and a lot of innovation here early on in this game offensively.
Well, talking to Coach Lehman, Bill, he said that they're not going to be able to just pound it right at Tech. They're too strong. They're going to have to mix it up a little, throw a few passes, and try to go outside on them.
All right, number 11, Eric Jenkins into the game for the Purgolders. 3rd and 6 now, big play. Maruska to throw. Looking to come out here to Liggins. Just off his fingertips. Nicely defended out there by number 25, Earl Gilmer for the Trojans. So the Trojans hold here, going to force Washington into a punting formation. He was going for Liggins, just off his fingertips, but as I said, covered like a blanket. We'll bring out all the cliches tonight, Scotty. What are we saving them for?
There's not much time left.
Liggins to punt. Dan Hewitt and trying to see who the other Trojan is back there. High punt by Liggins. That's finger. Better get out of the way. Almost hit him. Down by number 6, Randy Anderson for the Purgolders.
34.
Where is that ball, Scott?
It's on the 15, Bill.
15.
34-yard punt. No return.
Punt. No return for Liggins.
34.
All right, this is shaping up to be a good one. There's not a player sitting on either bench, Scott Grossman.
I'm not sure if any of their feet are touching the ground right now, Bill.
Okay.
They're both sky high.
1st and 10 for the Trojans. Their own 15. They give us to Buford. Boy, Buford looks like he's ready to run tonight. Brought down by number 45, it'll be Anthony Taylor, first Purgolder on the scene. Boy, Scotty, I'm happy to see him moving a little bit onto that end of the field. That's a place where I can't see.
It's pretty shadowy down there, and the angle through, well, we're not going to mention this plexiglass anymore, are we?
We might. 9 yards for Buford. To Buford one more time, but nothing happening. Lost yardage. Lost about a deuce, going to bring up a 3rd and 3. All right, 3rd and 3 for the Trojans. What's that ball, about the 23? Need to get up to about their own 26. McNello. To get us to Buford, but he's not going to make it. They're hit by big number 77, Roy Brown.
Big defensive stand there by Washington. Any kind of punt return, they're going to have good field position, Bill.
All right. Now Mummer to get a punt off here. Much better punt. Coming down to number 45, Anthony Taylor. Trying to get outside.
Well, Anthony Taylor, leading punt returner for the Purgolders, picked his way through that first wave, got a little few blocks, and he was off to the races. Cedric Buford saved 6.
A 29-yard punt and a 48-yard return by Anthony Taylor.
Well, as I mentioned, he's a leading return on the Purgolder team, 24-yard average, Bill.
All right, going to bring a 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Again, Troy Vaughn. Touchdown, Washington. So Washington breaks on top. A 2-yard run by Troy Vaughn. By the big punt return by Anthony Johnson.
Beautiful punt return. Nice running play there by Troy Vaughn. You have to give a little credit to the Purgolder defense. They punted and held Tech 3 and out. And now they're up 6-0.
Special teams are a factor. I'm going to go for 2 here. The pitch is to Liggins.
Liggins really showed some speed getting to that corner, didn't he, Bill?
Oh, he's got good speed.
Let's see here.
Fantastic runner. All right, Brian Granger to tee it up for the Purgolders.
I'm going to venture a guess offsides against the kicking team, which actually may be a bad break for the Tech Trojans. 32, Nikita Williams stabbed that low kick, and I think they would have gotten good field position.
He was ready to ramble. Scotty, you going to take a stab at that blue ball?
No way, Bill.
What time was it?
I ran it through the computer, and it melted down. I was unable to come up with the proper alignment.
Granger, a little better kick down, coming down the Glad. 30, 35, 40. All the way up to the Trojan 44. Nice return by young Eric Glad. 5'9", 170-pound sophomore halfback for the Trojan. 20-yard return. Good field position here for Tech. Fans are still filing in, Scotty.
Well, this is a big game, Bill. Look at the stands. Best crowd we've had by far all year.
McNello. The give is to Buford. He's got room to the outside. Brought down by number 9, Rashawn Jackson. 5'11", 170-pound safety for the Purgolders. Going to bring up the 2nd and 6. Ball resting at the Trojan 48-yard line. McNello. The give is to Lymel Bivens. Short yardage. Mario Mallet with yet another tackle for the Purgolders. He's going to run the football tonight. Somebody's going to have to block him. 3rd and 3. Big play here. Ball just in the Washington territory. McNello. The give is to Jason Groves. Well, it's going to be close. Let's see what kind of mark he gets. Come on, Scotty. Venture a guess here.
I gotta see which foot he uses, Bill. He's got it.
Going to bring the chains out.
Oh, he's got it by plenty.
Well, young Jason Groves, just like a strong runner.
Well, Jason Groves and Cedric Buford, 2 running backs came to play football tonight, both running hard.
Scotty, I got to believe these officials on some of these short yardage situations be well advised just to call, give you a little jingle up here in the booth and dispense with bringing a chains out.
Well, if they knew better, they would.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Trojans. 32 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Ball at the 46 of Washington. The give is to Buford. Oh, he's got fine speed. Big yardage. Maruska drove him out of bounds. Maybe one more play here in the first quarter. If it's a quick one. 7-yard gain for Buford. And they let the clock run out here. All right, at the end of the first quarter, the Purgolders of Washington 8, the Trojans 0. And when we do that, the ball, statistician Tom Murray, where is that football? This 5. Tech will take over at the Washington 38. Scotty, what do you spot out there?
You see the Tech faithful now. They're rocking in the stands. They feel the Trojans got something going now. They're running over the right side with a lot of authority. Cedric Buford and Bivens, and they want to tie this game up.
All right, just joined us. About ready to begin the second quarter. 8-0. Washington leads it. The big play so far, the punt return by Anthony Taylor of the Purgolders. 2nd and 3 here. And the football right where we like it, right in front of our vantage point here in the West press box. McNello. They give us to Derek Sanders, his first carry of the evening. Nice yardage. Brought down by Randy Anderson. Well, we saw Sanders against Madison, Scotty. He's a fine-looking runner for the Trojans.
Absolutely, Bill. Both teams with a number of good running backs and a big line in front of them that can open up some holes, and they know what to do with them.
Brought the ball down to the 30-yard line of Washington now. They give us to Jason Groves, and he's going to get big real estate. Finally brought down by Maruska.
Well, that quick opener caught Washington slanting on defense, and a nice hole opened up.
Who's some of the linemen opening those holes, Scotty? Looks like number 60, Hoppy. Number 60, 76, Tommy Mumber on the right side. Well, as I say that, they line up on the left side. We'll have to see who's on the right side here in a moment. McNello with the call. Buford, he's got room to the outside. Buford finally driven out of bounds. Looks like we've got a flag on the play, however.
I think we might have a clipping call, Bill, but let's wait for them to sort it out. No flag, Bill.
Well, boy, we were distracted there. We thought there was, but Buford made a nice looking run down all the way to the Washington 10. So the Trojans, 1st and 10 from the Washington 10 with a nice looking drive going. McNello to give us to Buford, driving inside the 5-yard line. Maruska with the tackle with help from that man again, Roy Brown. Second and goal, the ball just inside the 5-yard line. Buford.
Oh, my. You could hear the pads hitting up here, and I think that was 77. Big Roy Brown again, and oh, my goodness.
All right, Scotty, I'm going to venture my first play call of the evening. I'm looking for tight end Matt Lansing in the left corner of the end zone. McNello to roll to the left. Let's watch it. 3rd and goal just outside the 5 now for the Trojans. They give us to Buford on a sweep. Nothing doing. Well defended out there. This will be number 72, Wayne Hollins. And I think the Trojans are going to take a timeout and try and do exactly what they want on this one, Scotty.
Well, they're 5 yards for a first down, 6 yards for a touchdown. You don't want to make any mistakes right now.
So they still get a first down here, can they?
I believe so, Bill.
All right. That was a big call, big play. A nice
absolutely. You know that points are not going to come cheap tonight.
The old-fashioned way, you're going to have to earn them, huh?
You're going to have to earn them.
Quick-moving football game. Scotty, any fan mail this week, kid?
Well, Bill, after last week, I'm kind of gun shy, but maybe in the second half I'll bring something else.
9:44, second quarter. Washington leads at 8-0. Big call here for the Trojans. All right, I'm going to say it again. Mello looking for Matt Lansing.
You got him rolling left, Bill?
Well, now they're on the left side. That's just what I'm calling here. Let's have a look. Let's have some fun trying to outguess Coach Cano here. Finger in motion. McNello, big number 76, Donald Wiley. McNello simply had no time to throw the football.
Donald Wiley came flying through there. Nobody blocked him. 5'6", 195 senior put the big hit on McNello.
Well, the Washington defense, just when Tech had it going all their way, put together a nice stand here. Now it's time for the Trojans to answer. All right, Maruska remains the quarterback. Taylor in motion. The give is to number 21, Troy Vaughn. He of the 2-yard touchdown run moments ago.
I think they were looking for a little deception there with Liggins scoring 17 touchdowns on the year so far. Maybe Tech was looking for Liggins and they gave it to Vaughn and he waltzed in.
2nd and 4 off the Washington 17-yard line. Boy, don't you know Tech like to have a turnover right now. Taylor in motion. Maruska on an option. Dragged down by number 71, Vidal Wilson. But not before Maruska got it up to just about the 28-yard line. First, looked like the basic option the first time we've seen that tonight, Scotty.
Washington giving us a lot of different looks tonight. They're going to try to mix it up, try to keep that big Tech defense off balance.
Just an 8-0 ball game. Liggins in motion. The give is a second man through. Troy Vaughn. Driven down hard by number 71, Vidal Wilson. With help from John Matthews. Looks like Washington alternates Eric Jenkins, number 11, and 80, Richard Royster with the plays from Coach Lehman. 2nd and 6. Washington has been able to get good yardage, most first down situations so far this evening. Maruska. The give is to Liggins. A host of Trojan tacklers. Last man off the pile will be number 73, John Williams. Well, Tech historically, and this year is no exception, Scotty, a hard-hitting football team. The Trojans hit you know you've been here.
You're right, Bill, and Washington was looking forward to a hard-hitting game, and they're getting it.
All right, 3rd and 5 now. Big play. Maruska out of bootleg. Danny Hewitt in there. He's not going to get, but very short yardage. Hewitt, the first man to get a shot at him.
Well, Maruska showed some nifty footwork just to get back to the line of scrimmage and maybe save a few hits from those big Tech linemen.
Finally hit by the Beef Trust and John Matthews and Vidal Williams for the Trojans.
The Beef Trust, Bill?
I thought you'd like it.
I like it. They're big and they're strong.
Liggins in punt formation now for the Purgolders. Tech with 9 men up there close. Could be going for a block. Short punt. Called for a fair catch by number 10, Chris Finger. So Trojans in a good field position again at their own 45. 6:26 left to go here in the second quarter. 8-0. Washington leads it. 23-yard punt for Liggins.
I'm sure Tech would like to mount another drive like the last one, but this time come away with some points, not come up empty. Ran the ball real nice, and I think they're going to keep it on the ground and just try to punch it in.
All right. McNello remains a quarterback.
They give us to Buford. Trying to get outside. He's got the end. Finally driven out of bounds, but not before he got just across midfield. Driven out of bounds by Anthony Taylor. About 11-yard pickup for Buford. Well, Washington got to be concerned with the ability of young Cedric Buford to get to the outside. He's about as quick as we've seen. All right, the misdirection. This is number 25, Earl Gilmer. Anthony Taylor with the stop.
Anthony Taylor didn't buy it. He held his position here, is contained on the left side, and made a real nice open field tackle.
Lost a yard on it. Going to bring up a 2nd and 11. McNello. This is Gilmer on a counter. He's got a lot of running room. Picked up, I think he got the first down. Rayshawn Jackson was the last man that had a shot at him. Boy, it was just the same play with the other way. So he's just going to get big yardage.
All right, Bill. They had Randy Anderson blitzing right up the middle there, and he ran right past the play and opened up that big counter play.
Washington appears to have a gambling defense, shooting a lot of linebackers, and sometimes you win and sometimes you lose when you take those gambles. Timeout Purgolders.
Well, at this timeout, Bill, I'd like to say I'm impressed with how well coached both these teams are.
Exceptionally well coached. We resume play here. The ball will be, well, I guess he didn't pick up the first down, Scott. He's going to pick up a 3rd and 1 from the Washington 35. I don't know what the time of possession is right now, but certainly the Trojans seem to have had the better of it from that angle. 3rd and 1. All right, Scotty, make the throw. You like Jason Groves?
I like Jason Groves right up the middle. I'm going to put him right behind Andy Hoppy, big number 60. And I think he'll do a yeoman-like job to open up that hole and get him at 1 yard.
How about the old Bart Starr deal? Fake the Groves up the gut and McNello drop back, catching Big John Thomas on a post down.
It'd be pretty.
All right, let's watch it now. 3rd and 1. Ball at the Washington 35. Derek Sanders. First down. Running behind number 76, Tom Lumber. First and 10, 5:26 left to go here in the 2nd quarter. McNello. To give us to Groves. Short yardage. 51 Derek Carter on the hit for the Purgolders. Washington seems to like to run a lot of players in and out of the game, Scotty.
I was just going to comment on that, Bill. On defense, 2-3 players every down. That may show later in the game.
Keep them fresh. 2nd and 7 now. Oh, this is Gilmer. Trying to get outside. Oh, a nice looking move by Earl Gilmer. Spinning, slashing. Is it a fumble or is he down? Officials marking him down. Boy, Scotty, Earl Gilmer turned nothing into something with a spinning move.
Oh, Roy Brown got in that backfield, mixed up their timing, made him swing wide. It looked like Washington had him hemmed in for a loss, and spinning, slashing, like you mentioned, comes up with about a 3-4 yard gain.
That was poetry in motion. Big play now here for the Trojans. 3rd and 2. Buford and Sanders are the running backs. They give us to Buford. Cutting up. First down. Tech.
Well, sitting right behind him on that play, that Cedric Buford's got some very quick feet, quick to that hole.
Seems to make good decisions on whether to take it outside or cut it up. Tech with another nice drive going here. I'd like to even the score. All right, 1st and 10 now. The give is to Buford. Oh.
Anthony Taylor, a nice hit, but not before Buford picked up some precious real estate.
Tom Mumber, and let's see if we can see who that offensive guard is on the right side for Tech. Really drove the Purgolder defensive line off the ball on that one. 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Tech doesn't take too long in that huddle, Scotty. This is Buford one more time. Be close to a 1st down.
I think Tech knows what they want to do, and their offense right now is here we come. You know what we're going to do. Try to stop it.
1st down Trojans. Let's see where that ball is.
About the 7-yard line, Bill. 1st and goal.
All right, here's where they faltered last time. I know they'd love to get it in. 1st and goal from the 7. Buford trying to get outside. Puts his head down and drives. Touchdown. Trojan. Cedric Buford, 7-yard touchdown run. Scotty, when he got inside the 3, he simply put his head down and went to payment.
Cedric Buford, not big, 5'7", 160, but showing a lot of power there going into the end zone, and really did a workmanlike job on that series. Washington's got to be concerned with Cedric Buford the rest of the game.
That drive was 11 plays and 56 yards. 2:51 in the 2nd quarter, 7-yard touchdown scamper by Cedric Buford. The Trojans will go for a deuce, trying to even up the score here. McNello on the pitch to Buford. Oh, they marked him just short. He was awfully close.
I think it was a good call, Bill. Looked like he bounced on about the 1 and then bounced into the end zone.
I think it was. No, it looked like number 45, Anthony Taylor, for the Purgolders, came up and made a nice hit. Well, 8-6 now. And Scotty, we got the game we were looking for.
Yes, we do. Hard hitting, both sides of the ball, good running.
I hope they get a shot of us up in the booth tonight, Scott. I got another new sweater I bought for this baby tonight.
Oh, kid, your wardrobe bill's got to be going like right off the charts. Well, we mentioned Buford doing that workmanlike job. 72 yards on 14 carries thus far in the 1st half.
All right, Steve Binkowski to kick it off for the Trojans. Liggins and Stan Wolford are back for the Purgolders. This will be Liggins. 20, 25, a host of Trojan tacklers. The first one to meet him, number 44, Jason Groves.
Important series for both teams, Bill. Tech kind of took momentum of this game on that last drive, and Washington's going to have to try to get it back now on offense.
14-yard return for Liggins. Maruska with the call. Liggins in motion. They give it to Troy Vaughn. Short yardage. Tech defense very active. John Matthews with the initial tackle. Richard Royster with the play from Coach Lehman. Maruska to throw. Trying to come out here to number 80, Richard Royster. Well covered by number 47, Eric Glad. Royster went down, maybe 15 yards, and hooked her up over the middle. Scotty, any roll aids? The dent I put in that fish fry at the Turner's is starting to do a job on that. 3rd and 7 now. Maruska looking to throw, trying to set up a screen out here. Now he just gets rid of it. He was trying to set up a screen, but nothing going. Big John Williams was right in his face.
Big defensive series for the Tech Trojans. Just what they wanted. 3 and out, and now they're going to get the ball back and try to get that potent running game going again.
Well, Maruska's trying to send out a screen out here to Troy Vaughn, but nothing happening. All right, Liggins to punt. Fenger and Hewitt. We got a timeout, Scott?
Timeout, Washington.
All right, just a minute 34 left to go and a half.
You know, we haven't seen much of Dexter Liggins, Washington's bread and butter man. That might be due to the fact he's had a few nagging injuries, been nicked up a little the last couple weeks, and their offense is sputtering right now.
Well, as you alluded to earlier, Scotty, either team going to score tonight, it's going to be the old-fashioned way. They're going to have to earn it.
Absolutely. Both defenses look very good. Well, don't you know, in that first half, Washington's only got 14 plays, 8 points, however. But Buford alone, we mentioned, had 17 running plays. So if Washington wants to win this game, they're going to have to do a little bit better and a little more on offense.
All right. Here's a punt by Liggins, short. Coming down just inside the 45-yard line of Washington, down about the 42. 22-yard punt for Liggins. 1:25 left to go here in the first half.
I think right now I would assign someone to shadow Cedric Buford, because he looks like the kind of man that could break the long play with a 1:20 left in this half.
All right, finger to the bottom of your screen. McNello on a draw. Number 31, Derek Sanders with big yardage. Scotty, nifty ball handling by McNello. Went back and kind of wrapped it around, kind of a
nice call by Coach Konowalski.
A version of the Statue of Liberty, if I don't say so myself. Ran that on the playground once or twice, didn't you?
I believe so. I believe you handed it to me. I wasn't quite so successful, though.
All right, McNello from the Washington 48. There's a play again. The Sanders again, but nothing going this time. That was Mario Mallet. And I think once was enough for young Mario Mallet.
Absolutely. Mario Mallet used the adage, you know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And he was not going to get any shame on that play.
52 seconds left to go. First half action. Washington leads it 8-6. Ball at the Washington 45-yard line. Big crowd tonight at Custer Field. Nice to see the folks out. All right, Trojans thought about that play for some time. Let's see what they got cooking here. For Washington, number 3, John Maruska, and number 9, Rayshawn Jackson. Playing a little safe here now. Don't want to give up the big one. 52 seconds left to go here in the first half. I think Washington jumped. A little anxious. Going to bring the ball down to the 40-yard line of the Purgolders.
Yeah, Washington defense getting a little anxious. Very important part of the game right now. Tech's in the position of the field where they can try maybe something a little gambling, and who knows? Like you mentioned, they're primarily a running team, but now would be the good time to pull out that pass.
Well, either quarterback, when they've opted to try and throw the football tonight, haven't had a whole lot of time to deliver. All right, to give us the number 24, Lionel Bivens. Lost yardage.
Jamal Richardson, nice tackle, just shot through there. Now Tech's rushing to get up the play.
Out of huddle. 3rd and 13 now. McNello, a little quick pop out here. That was intended for Lionel Bivens.
Oh my, Bobby McQuay. He didn't want any part of the ball. He just wanted a little piece of that receiver.
All right, this will be 4th down now. I got to believe Tech will punt her away. Go in the locker room here. Well, that looked kind of frightening if you're a Tech Trojan fan for a brief moment. Tommy Mumber to punt. Good snap. Good looking kick. Dropping Anthony Taylor back. Oh, he's got to the outside. Finally brings it way up to the 45-yard line.
He can really make some people miss.
25-yard return. And he's getting about there a little bit too easily on the outside. I'm sure for the likes of Coach Konowalski. 12 seconds left to go here in the first half. Time for maybe one play, a deuce at the most. Resume play. The ball will be at the Washington 45.
Well, if you're Washington now, 12 seconds, possibly 2 plays. You don't want to get too flamboyant and give up something easy. Look for them. If they're going to throw it, they're going to throw it deep. But as you mentioned, no one's had time to throw deep tonight.
Anthony Taylor certainly knows what to do when he gets his hands on those punt returns.
Well, he looked to be hemmed in there, and a couple nifty little fakes, and like we said, got to the outside pretty easily.
12 seconds left to go here. Sure, the Trojans will hang loose, not want to give up the big play now. Maruska coming deep. This is for Liggins. In and out of his hands. Made a nice effort. Covered out there by number 43, Danny Hewitt. Number 31, Derek Sanders. Time for one more play. The Washington players study down there. Hot off the cage. Haven't seen those in a long time. Looking sharp. All right, Troy Vaughn. Nice yardage, but that's going to end the first half. Well, at the end of the first half, the Purgolders 8, the Trojans 6. The big plays for Washington, the punt return by Anthony Taylor, and for the Trojans, the running of young Cedric Buford. We'll be back in a moment with the second half. Ball out 40-yard line. The ball out to 45, 2nd and 8. Maruska on an option. Driven out of bounds by number 71, Vidal Wilson. Guy, we didn't miss much. The first minute of the second half, as they say, there's some technical difficulties. Fortunately, it wasn't played this night of football game.
Absolutely. I think our fans would be beating down the doors of Mata. Channel 1447 on your Warner cable dial.
3rd and 3 now. Here's the end of the second half. Brewster. Fumble on the exchange. Let's see who's got it. By the center, number 51, Derek Carter on top of the football.
Well, that Washington offense continues to sputter. Only 66 yards on 16 plays in the first half, and they're going to have to get on track if they want to keep that lead.
All right, Liggins to punt. Good snap. Low driving kick. It's a Washington roll. Here come dead just about the 21-yard line of the Trojans. They'll take over 1st and 10. And that Cole Evening's kind of close to that. He was pretty decent here in the first play.
Well, going back to some of the warm days we spent here, we were complaining about it. Now I guess we really enjoy it. I wouldn't call it cold as much as just a real nice autumn night.
Tell like it is in our advanced days. All right, 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Now it was a quarterback. McGill is the second man through Will Gilmer. 40 yards. Brought down by number 51, Derek Carter.
Well, we'll see now here in the second half if Coach Konowalski can keep that Tech offense geared up. 132 yards in the first half on 36 plays and really controlled the tempo of the game, but not the score.
McNello. The give is to 31 Derek Sanders. A 3-yard gain there for Derek Sanders. And it was 3rd and 5 at the Trojan 26-yard line. Another tight end for Lancey and Thomas. They give us to Cedric Buford. It's going to be very close.
It's all going to depend on the spot, Phil.
Roy Brown, number 76, Donald Wiley, leveled the ball on Cedric Buford.
I'm going to say he's short about 4 inches.
God, you haven't been wrong all night.
Probably the reason that I made that outlandish prediction.
All right, here come the chains. For those who didn't hear him the first time, Scotty called it short by 4 inches. Good by 4 inches.
I'm going to have to talk to my optometrist. All right, Tech with the first down. Picking up right where they left off at the end of the first half.
Well, they needed the 5 yards, and not surprisingly, it was Cedric Buford who got it for the Trojans. All right, 1st and 10 from the 31. First possession, the second half for Tech. Washington able to move it in their give us the Lionel Bivens.
I mentioned he'd been nicked up all week, and probably the reason he hasn't carried the ball much tonight. And if he goes out, that's going to be a big loss for their offense.
Just joined us for 8:36 in the third quarter. Washington Purgolders and Washington. All right, slow getting it. He seems to be all right. We have a holding against the Tech. Let's see, Washington. Gonna have the option.
Good idea. Real good idea.
Grab it back to the Trojan 26. Maybe it's a second and 15 yards.
Pick the ball up and fumble for a touchdown. They fumbled on the
His fingers still wide left here at the bottom of your screen. He goes in motion. McMello on the draw to Groves. Randy Anderson, number 6, went quickly for the Purgolders. Draw play, essentially. First half ball play. Finger in motion. Give us a Derek Sanders.
I think Coach Konowalski there didn't want to risk anything deep in his own territory and showing a lot of confidence in his defense. They're going to punt it away, and I guess he feels that defense can get him 3 and out again.
All right, this has been trouble for the Trojans all night. Big punt by Miller. There's that man again, Anthony Taylor. Somebody's going to have to put a hit on it. The 45-yard line of Trojans.
Where my body? You don't want to see that on the film. Where my body
Anthony Taylor on that 32-yard punt, 17-yard return. He's got 3 returns tonight, Billy, for 97 yards. So far, the most productive Purgolder in terms of real estate.
Had a clip on the play for Washington. I never saw that flag drop. The flag was right down here. I think the clip actually came, Scott, on the Tech defender trying to get downfield to cover that punt. And rather than start at the Washington Tech Trojans line, they're going to start their own 39-yard line.
A costly miscue by the Purgolders, especially with them having difficulty getting that running game going.
Liggins is back in the football game. It's good to see. Maruska and the give is to Liggins. Trying to get outside. Little move. Not to be had, though, by number 25. Came up nicely to put a stop on it.
I think Liggins is hurting a little, Bill. He's not showing that speed he has. A conference 100-yard dash champion. And he went to the Junior Olympics this summer. He's got some great speed. He couldn't get outside there. I think he's a little nicked up. Slick-looking play by Maruska. Showed some good speed himself. Him of being a track man also, hurdler.
Made a nice move on the option. Brought it upfield, 11-yard gain on the Purgolder first down. Just about halfway through the third quarter now. 6:20 remaining. Washington leads at 8-6. Ball just inside territory at the 49-yard line. All right, Troy Vaughn, second man through. Keeps his legs moving, picks up 8 yards. Bounces off a tackle at the 25. Drove it up to about the 40-yard line. Jason Groves made the tackle for the Trojans, and he appears injured.
Well, I guess Troy Vaughan's going to take it upon himself to pick up a little of that slack in that running game and get this Purgolder attack on track. Running hard, 9-yard gain. We have an injured player. Did you say that was, Bill?
Young Jason Grove. He made the stop on Troy.
Let's hope he's okay. Well, sorry. Let's hope he's okay because he's an integral part of the defense and the offense of the Tech Trojans. Well, when we got a chance, let me give you a little background on Greg Lehman, head coach of the Milwaukee Purgolders, 14 years, been there since 1976. First conference championship last year in 1989, and that was the first conference championship in the last 25 years for the Purgolders, and I'm sure he'd like to make it 2 this year. And like you said, standing in his way are Coach Konowalski's Tech Trojans. It's been a game fought in the trenches. Both teams running in the middle. I'm sure both defense and offensive lines are tired right now. There's been a lot of hitting going down on that field.
The difference right now, the two-point conversion by the Purgolders, the 2-yard run for the conversion. The 6-minute mark in the third quarter. Ball to 41 attempt. Maruska. This is Taylor. He's got the outside. 25, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown.
Well, that's Anthony Taylor, one-man wrecking crew.
That zone developing, huh? Like they didn't know.
Once he gets ahead of steam,
Well, not only is he fast, Bill, he has that great quality all good running backs have. He makes people miss. You look like you got him, you reach, and then you come up with a handful of air, and he's gone.
All right, we're going to go for the conversion here. The Granger. And the point misses. So, 5:25 here in the third quarter. Purgolders of Milwaukee, Washington 14, the Trojans of Milwaukee Tech 6. And the storyline tonight for the Purgolders, young Anthony Taylor, 5'8", 175 pounds, senior. He's got on the
Well, coming into this game, Bill, averaging over 17 yards a carry.
Say it ain't so, Scotty.
14 rushes, 238 yards, and he makes them count. 4 touchdowns. We'll make that 5 now.
Coming down to number 32, Micaiah Williams. Going to give the Trojans field position. 45-yard. All right. That's going to need to get something roll here. They got good field position. Now, another section. They give us the Buford. Roy Brown.
Roy Brown having a whale of a game on defense. Seems to be in on every other tackle.
I think we need to come up with a nickname for Roy Brown. Think about it, Scotty.
I'll think about it. Right now, his play speaks for itself. You notice, Bill, he switches over on the weak side all the time. He must just be the man that can contain everything.
2nd and 8. I have the fake on the counter, number 25. Earl Gilmer. Number 9. Donald Wiley. Number 51, Jared Carter. There for the Purgolders to put into it. That's all you
Well, I'll tell you what, I think it might have a nickname for Anthony Taylor, the physician. He seems to have breathed life right into this Washington football team that looked dead on their heels, and now they're really fired up.
You're the best, Cap. All right, 3rd and 12 now. Bring in Mike McNellar. Finger in motion. McNellar to throw. Now he's going to take off. Bobby McQuay. Help from Mario Mallet.
Oh my, I saw Mario Mallet drawing a bead on him, and I was going to get out of the way.
Right, Mummer to punt for the Trojans. Good looking punt. This is Taylor. Oh, he fumbles the ball. Dan Hewitt right on it for the Trojans. I think Taylor was able to get the football back. Boy, a moment of excitement there. Taylor drops the football, and Hewitt was right there for the 21-yard punt. County will score 14-6. Conversing enough with the overtime tiebreaker.
I remember what it used to be 15 years ago, Bill.
You're going to swallow your microphone, I guess. All right, Troy Vaughn.
Well, I know in high school football in our day, Bill, it used to be 4 downs from the 10, but I don't think it's that anymore.
Well, Scott, I'm not sure.
It still is. Statistician Tom Murray tells me, yes, it still is 4 downs from the 10 and try to get it in.
2nd and 5. Well, he had a little more yardage on that than I gave the young Vaughn Curtis there. The movement in the Washington line. Caruso got an option. Oh, big hit by Big John Williams. Caruso hesitated, and
he was a stationary target.
John Matthews. John Matthews got up ahead of steam for the Trojans, and Caruso knew it hit him. 35 now. The third quarter winds down. Time to precious commodity in this football. 3rd and 5. The reverse is to Taylor. One more time. John Matthews, if he's not there, Anthony Taylor comes a long way.
John Matthews on his side of the ball playing a whale of a game also.
All right. Big rush. Almost blocked. Gonna roll out of bounds. Just in Trojan territory. At the 47-yard line. Scotty, this is the beginning to take on the local heavyweight fighters coming out of mid-ring in the championship fight.
Looks like the kind you could fight right on a manhole cover. Both teams looking for a little chink in their armor.
3-yard punt by Liggins. The fans knew before this one was over. That's why they're with us each and every week. The pitch is to Buford. He must be in tremendous shape, said the shooter. He didn't get a little bit tired.
he came flying through that line, and he's taken some hits tonight himself.
He's a gamer.
Important series for Tech right now. They need to establish something. As you said, time running out here in the third quarter. They need to get something going right now.
Ball just in the Purgolder territory. 49. Second and 5. The pitch is to Buford. He's got some room. First down. Forced out of bounds. Didn't see who forced him out for the Purgolders.
Whoever forced him out might have saved 6. It's on the far side of the field. I couldn't pick up a number either.
McNello, the pitch is to Buford. Short yardage. Bring up a 2nd and 6. That's the last play in the third quarter.
Well, we got 3 quarters in, Bill, and I think we got exactly what we paid for. Hard-hitting, good old-fashioned running football.
All 7 on it. 12 minutes of action left. Play resumes. Will be 2nd and 6 for the Trojans. Scotty Hutton with his spot on that football. Where's he going to be?
About the 30, Bill. 36-yard line.
36-yard line of Washington.
Well, I'm happy about that, Bill. I've been pointing to it since August.
You didn't sleep a wink last night. All right, the pitch is to Buford. 4 yards.
Well, it's getting to that point of the game now where yards are going to be very hard to pick up in the middle of that line.
Time has been becoming more and more precious commodity. Each and every time taking on new importance. Moving into the fourth quarter. Washington leading 14-7. Gilmer in the slot. Buford again. Nothing happening. Richardson, 4th and 6. Well, you're going to believe that Tech's going to pin him. Looks like they're going to go for it, Scotty. A lot of confidence in this Trojan defense, and I know possessions now in this football game are starting to dwindle down to the precious few. So 4th and 6, good play here for both teams. McNello trying to hit a quick pop. In and out of the hands of Earl Gilmer.
Well, that was a gutsy call. Nice execution. That ball had a lot of zip on it. That was a tough ball to catch for Earl Gilmer. Well covered. Tough break.
He was in traffic and he had a shot at it. He couldn't come up with it. Yeah. That's kind of what the last few times the Trojan defense served them well to play in football game.
This game is far from being over for the Tech Trojans. It's not going to hinge on that one play.
No question about it. All right. Maruska. The give us to Anthony Taylor. He's danger whenever he gets his hands on the football.
Wait, you could just stop on a dime and make you miss.
Royster and Jenkins continue to shuffle plays in and out for Coach Raymond.
Are you kidding me? No way.
Ball at the Purgolders 30 yards.
Are you kidding? I tell you, I had to go home, but today was home for me. I had to go home. We're playing Hamilton. We don't be Hamilton. We'll be Woodard.
Purgolders.
A lot of weapons on this Washington team. We mentioned Liggins. We've seen Vaughn there carrying the ball. He had 179 yards against Marshall. And we've seen Anthony Taylor, a lot of offense tonight. I guess there's no one you can key on in that backfield.
First and 10, right in midfield. Roy Vaughn. First down yardage. Derek Sanders.
I'd like to
penetration from the up front people here.
Well,
Defensive backs are a lot of people.
I'd like to call that 5 old-fashioned yards for Troy Vaughn. Knees pumping high, ground him out with a man on his back.
Second and 5 now. Liggins in motion. Troy Vaughn the ball carrier. Give it to Liggins. So what appears to be first down yardage.
Big Corey Chatfield there fired out, and Liggins went right over him for the first down. Good blocking up front for Washington on that play. Troy Vaughn, 170 pounds, but you're not going to arm tackle him. You better wrap him up. He's running hard right now. You heard me mention Corey Chatfield, left guard, and left tackle, Bill. That's Dean Paquette, 290 pounds. Oh. All-conference lineman, 1989, bench presses 400 pounds. Big and strong. Well, right now, 7 minutes left in the game. That first down might be the first nail in the coffin for the Tech Trojans. Because if Washington continues to eat up that clock and pick up first downs, it's going to be tough for that Trojan offense to get some of those points back.
Liggins in motion. Maruska kept the ball, and he got nothing. In fact, he probably lost for several years. I think he was trying to handle the simple.
The big Tremel Solomon jumped on Maruska, and he tackled him, and when he got up, he looked under there like, I'm not even sure he had the ball, but I'll tackle him anyway.
Time winding down. 6:18 in the fourth and kicking. This would be Anthony Taylor. Out of bounds.
seen a lot of offense out of Anthony Taylor tonight, but as you well mentioned, he plays well on both sides of the ball. Two-time all-conference selection at defensive back. You saw him return the ball. One-man wrecking crew right now for the Washington Purgolders.
35, big play in the football. Coming out of bounds at 6 minutes. He's not going to make it. First man to beat him. I'm going to say that's number 60, Andy Hoppy.
Well, they needed something like that. Fire them up. We still got a 4th down, 4th and 1, 4th and a long one, I might add. We're going to see now, it's gut check time right now for that Tech defense. Bill, this is it.
All right, watch it now, 4th and 1. A sneak by Maruska.
Oh, I think they were equal to it. I don't think he's got it.
Let's take a look. Last man up also by Wilson.
Oh, he got a nice spot. We're going to have to check it out. I didn't see it on that first, the first hit. He definitely didn't have it. Maybe the surge after that got it.
You're not even measuring.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's his ball spotted back a little bit. Well, we said it was gut check time for the defense, and they dug deep. I think they had too many men up on the line. It looked like they had about 9 players on the line, Bill.
There's a ball about the room. 15 yards. Pitch it to Buford. Up to Buford.
Well, early in the first half, we mentioned all those substitutions Coach Lehman was putting in on defense, and maybe it's paying off now. That defense looks pretty fresh. Big Matt Lancey was open downfield, but McNello never really had an opportunity to uncork the throw. We got a 34-yard punt, and I don't believe there was any return on that, Bill. Maybe 2 yards. Let's let them sort out this penalty and see where we're going to start from.
The line now with 2:50 left to go.
Coach Lehman very animated down on the field right now. Probably the man that held or clipped there. Doesn't want to see this game slip away on a miscue, a penalty.
I gotta believe Washington will be conservative at this stage. The techniques to capture the whole football. To make a break. Very few mistakes. Either team will fumble, recover, or intercept. Tech jumped offside. Let's see if there's movement. Purgolders on it.
Well, Tech getting a little over anxious on defense, Bill, jumping off sides. They really want to get their hands on that ball again. Unfortunately, 5 yards and some precious seconds ticked off that clock. I think if I was the Purgolders, I'd take a little longer in that huddle each time and let that clock wind down.
Williams will stop for the Trojans. 2 minutes all left to play in this
Well, hey, unless some
Roy Vaughn, big tackle. Number 71, Vidal Wilson, had himself one football game. Timeout Tech.
Right now, I'd like to give credit to both teams, their coaches. Fine played football team, clean game. Very hard fought in those trenches. Both lines playing excellent. A couple breaks one way or the other can really decide a football game, and just probably the best game we've seen all year, without a doubt. And I think you have to go a long ways to see one better than this.
Taylor and Vaughn. The give us to Johnson.
Taylor, he can go. He will go. 15, 10.
Well, Bill, like you mentioned, when you put everybody on the point of attack, if he gets through that first wave, he's gone. And someone like Anthony Taylor, that kind of speed, you're not going to catch him from behind. Oh, I think he'll be floating back to that bus after this game. I'm going to have to get some stats. Our statistician, Tommy Murray's down there trying to get a hold of the winning coach. But Anthony Taylor is having himself a whale of a game. He's got 102 yards rushing and about 90 yards on returns. 6 carries, 102 yards. That doesn't hurt that 17-yard average. and big return yards in the first half, and he has been the man of the hour for the Washington Purgolders.
Well, Tech did what they had to do. They had to put everybody trying to either stop the Washington the first down run or football.
Yeah, I'd like to say hi to Mark Zane. He's got his daughters with him, one of them sleeping. I see a former Washington High football player told me he's going to be out here. A big crowd here for the Washington Purgolders, as there is for the Tech Trojans. All right, now you see the jubilation on the Washington sidelines. They think this baby's put away.
Washington goes for 2. Who's going to throw? Coming out of here. So, 119 left to go in the football game. Washington 26.
$119 left, and well, what can you say, Bill? We had a great football game. It would take a miracle right now for Tech to pull it out. No. Well, you saw right there just how well coached these football teams are. We mentioned it earlier. Nakia Williams got that ball and made a beeline for the sidelines to stop that clock. Well, like you mentioned, Bill, they're a running team, and when you get out of your habitat, so to speak, it's pretty hard to look real crisp and complete those long passes.
Mello.
Number 3, John Maruska broke that up. Their quarterback, also a fine defensive back. He started since he was a sophomore then at free safety, and he showed why right there.
Mello to throw. Trying to get away.
Tough break for McNello. Trying to make something happen there. The ball squirted out. Corey Chatfield on a recovery, and Bill, if your voice is up to that, you start singing the party's over. Oh. Excellent football game. Can't say enough about both teams and both coaches.
Hey, taking a picture of his back.
Well gone. Short yardage. Maybe time for them.
Well, I think it's going to wind down, Bill. I don't think we're going to get another playoff. No, until a minute 19 left in this game. the outcome was still in question. As you see, the Purgolders storm the field in jubilation. Big victory. Looks like the City Conference Championship for the second year in a row is going to go to the Washington Purgolders, coached by Coach Greg Lehman. Well, I see there's a lot of cameras down there. We've got a man down there trying to get him. We're going to try to get him up in the stands here for a little interview and get his impressions on the game. We'll be back with you shortly. Hi, Scotty Grossman down here with Coach Lehman of the Washington Purgolders. Congratulations, Coach, on a big victory.
Thank you very much.
Great game, right to the last minute.
Yeah, outstanding game. Nice high school atmosphere, good crowd on both sides, which you don't see a lot in the city conference. Two very, very good football teams out there slugging away. It was like a heavyweight prize fight, just slugging away at each other and waiting for one person to feign or slip. And Tech had us on our heels a couple times. We were very lucky that they didn't convert, particularly the first time. But our defense rose to the occasion, stopped them, and second half we made some adjustments. And I think we warmed down a little bit, actually, or at least wore their incentive to win down. And then we had a couple big plays. Anthony Taylor made a couple big plays, and that was a difference in the game.
Well, Anthony Taylor, man of the hour, a lot of yardage for you. You stumbled a little in the first half on offense, but you got it rolling in the second half.
Yeah. I just, like I say, they had the ball more than we did in the first half, and we couldn't quite get in the sync of our offense. We were trying to stay with our game plan, but because, we didn't have the ball enough, we just couldn't quite get things rolling. But we made the adjustment to their over or strong side formation at halftime, and we were able to keep the ball out of their hands, and then we developed a little rhythm to our offense.
Yeah, we noticed a lot of substitutions on defense, and it looked like it paid off at the end of the game. Your defense looked real fresh and was really attacking the ball.
Right. We went into this game, we thought, we've seen them play enough. They have some big defensive linemen. We were prepared to do some substitution, particularly in the first half, so that we had everything we had to give in the fourth quarter.
Well, once again, congratulations to a fine man with a fine football team.